Hi guys, I'm Stacey from Mindful Crafts at the Quad, and I just wanted to quickly show you what we were doing in our latest session that we did via Zoom. So this time we were making little mason jar lid ornaments. So they could be a little festive ornament, or they could be just a nice little ornament to have in the window, something to kind of brighten up the house a little bit. So we did two techniques that I'll take you through. And then hopefully you can have a go at home. So let me just pin this video for you so you can see what I'm doing a little bit more clearly. Okay, so if you've got the packs, you'll have everything that you need, but if not, you'll need some mason jar lids. So you can order these online, Amazon do them fairly cheaply. Some acetate. So just some sheets of acetate, again, that you can order online, or if you've got the pack, they're in there. Some plain paper, some PVA glue, some oil. So this is a little jar of coconut oil, but olive oil or whatever you have in the kitchen will work just as well. You then need some string or twine that will go around the edge, a selection of felt tips. So yeah, any colour, just normal little felt tip pens, a paintbrush, small little paintbrush like this, scissors, cotton wool, and a selection of tissue paper. Okay, so it sounds like a lot, but I'll go through each technique and it will make a little bit more sense. So technique one, you will need your acetate and then your tissue paper. So what you will do is cut out small squares of tissue paper. So just get a selection of colours that you like. There could be some festive ones, could be just some of your favourite colours, and cut out a whole load of small little squares. They don't have to be exact shapes, but relatively small pieces around this size. Then what you're going to do, using your paintbrush is probably the easiest way to do it. Squeeze on some PVA glue and spread that out onto your acetate. You're then just going to stick your little pieces of tissue paper all over the acetate, then get a bit more PVA glue and whack that on top. And you're just going to keep layering up until it looks something a little bit like this. So once you're happy with all the layers and the colours that you've added, you will just leave that to dry for a little while. Okay, so once it's dry, you then just need to use your mason jar lid as a template to cut out the circle shape that will fit into your mason jar lid. Okay, so that's technique one. And with both these techniques, when you hold them up to the light, they'll catch the light, so the light will shine through and it will just pick up the light as it comes through. So that's technique one with your acetate. Second technique, you need some plain paper and a selection of felt tip pens. And then all you're going to do here is doodle and draw onto the plain paper any shape that you would like, any pattern that you would like. So I had a quick go of this one in the session, just a simple little mandala using circles and petal shapes, or you could go for something quite festive. So here we had to go at some little hollies and coloured in the background. So yeah, you could pick a Christmas shape, or you could just have a little doodle and play, any pattern that you like. Once you've created your pattern, so it could be in a circle like this, or you could do it in a similar way to the tissue paper and just fill your page and then use your mason jar lid to cut out the circle afterwards. But before you cut anything out, what you need to do is grab a little bit of the oil onto cotton wool and just brush that over your pattern. So you just need to cover the whole pattern. It doesn't need to be drenched. Just make sure it's all covered, and then again leave that to dry for a little while. Once it's dry, it creates that semi-transparent look, so that when you hold it up to the light, it will catch the light and shine through in the decoration. Okay, so that's technique two. Whichever technique you've used, you'll cut out your circle and just slot that into your mason jar lid like that. And then the final step is to grab your twine, just kind of wrap that around the mason jar lid and create a little hook at the top there, which you'll use to hang your ornament. So that's your two techniques. So two really simple techniques, either doodling, drawing with felt tip pens, covering in a little oil to create that transparent look, or using some acetate and a whole load of old tissue paper that you might have at home. Just kind of layer that up, tissue paper and PVA glue, and cut out your shape from that. So that's what we did this time. I hope you have a go at home. If you do, please feel free to send us in some pictures. We'd love to see what you do. And I hope you have a great Christmas. Thank you.